Hey, I'm your host Gianna. This is my godfather and co-host Joey. We are the Mystic Mentors, and we're gonna get started. Bendición.
Santo, Santo. It feels good to be back.
Long had it was vacation. It was vacation. We're about to start the spring season.
On vacation. Vacation for who? I'm on vacation because my car took a nosedive and I had to take it to the hospital. We put it on life support and just bounced back.
I got
But
resurrected.
it does feel weird being off work all these days. The last day I worked was Monday going into Tuesday,
hmm
and I'm off tomorrow too.
I mean,
It
it's
feels good to take a break from the mental
yeah.
shit.
That's what I was about to say. It feels good to take a break.
Yeah, it does. I ain't doing nothing. I mean, I've been doing a lot of shit, catching up on the honey to-do list, but that's because I ain't got a car, so I can't leave the house. And maybe Uber, I would like to say, screwed you. I'm going to say it in the nicest way possible. Screw at Uber. Uber is sus. And they're expensive as shit.
That's why I use Lyft. But I know damn well my Uber account is closed because the last time I used them, they were like, "We're gonna fund your $80 ride from the airport." I'm like, "Cool." Deleted the app after that because I'm not paying for that. It should have been no reason that a $30 ride is $80 coming home. No,
$70 for four stop shows. And they were like so close together. I was like, wow, okay. At least it landed in my lap, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that. But so,
wait,
how's your year been going?
my what?
Your year so far?
It's honestly, I'm battling whether or not to be unhinged or not to be unhinged. And I've been checking the unhinged box a little bit too much because I just it baffles me. One, I have a bone to pick with Uncle Sam because why the fuck are you saying I owe you $6 and you're really being greedy for $6? Like there's not gonna be no IRS. President Elon is deleting all of it. So why the fuck am I
Yeah,
still?
yeah, I got. You know, with Biden for 4 years, we didn't pay no student loans. Well, I got a Ed Financial notice, and I'm like scared to open this shit because you need to be trying to take an arm and a leg.
You want arm,
But
leg, and part of your
it's
soul.
been very. This is a very interesting time we're in right now.
It
It really is.
it is. It's like I don't know
People
since.
are freaking out.
Hmm?
People are freaking out.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know what golden fucking goose they got laying eggs that cost as much as eggs cost right now.
I seen the
But
$11 eggs.
10, what was it, 10.99 for 18 eggs? And I
Hmm.
literally had to tell the manager at Walmart, can I ask you a question? Am I gonna get high off these eggs? Am I gonna feel a buzz? Am I gonna feel enlightened and rich? Am I gonna get an immune boost? Is something rich gonna happen to me
Am I get
eating them?
superpowers?
No, I buy two 18 packs a week.
Hmm.
And I'd rather spend the $10 on each one than to spend the $30 on 36 eggs.
Yeah. Do you have your window open?
No,
Okay, because it keeps looking like somebody's like the wind is blowing.
no. Probably me hitting it with the back of the chair.
That's what I thought too, but it didn't. The first time it didn't look like that.
Don't
But
don't ask me. Don't ask me why we buy curtains that are like 100 freaking inches long. So these shits, I had to roll them up on the floor like a blunt and stack them so that they could fit. But they're nice curtains.
but
I feel
it's
bougie.
like I was gonna say last year for some reason, ever since the election, it feels like I'm sitting in a waiting room waiting for my number to be called. But like it's been like that since November, and I'm very impatient. Things got to move along quick. But now the energy has shifted. It feels like my number is coming up,
Yep.
and I'm like, it's
Listen,
springtime.
listen. I told you before I started working at Circle K. I
Hmm.
got I literally had a dream. I had the shirt on, and I was running out that motherfucker with a lotto ticket in my hand, right? So the other day, now I just started doing it. The other day I said, fuck it. Jen's always saying, and I gotta give her credit because like doing this, this was her. She had the idea a long time ago, and we tried it, but I
Hmm.
was intimidated by it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I needed somebody to talk to make it feel better. I
Yeah.
don't know. But
It does
I
get
give her
intimidating.
credit. I give her credit for kicking off a lot of the shit that happens that's good for us. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So she goes, go buy, buy scratch tickets, make that dream a reality, but
Somebody
don't
just
get
fucked up my
discouraged.
shit.
I know I did that. I felt that too.
I went
Don't
back. Like that's why I looked back. I was like, somebody just went like pulled it
she,
down.
she tells me, don't get discouraged if you don't win right away. Just keep playing till you do.
Hmm.
So I go buy a $10 scratch ticket, and I'm sitting there as I had just left work, and I went to Walmart to do groceries, so that when everybody woke up, we could just make breakfast. So it's like 6:30 in the morning. So I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, I ain't throwing this cigarette away. Fuck it, I'm just gonna sit here and scratch this card until I'm done. Then I'll go shop. And I wanted to give my feet a break because I had just left work.
Hmm.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm literally scratching, and I'm like, and all of a sudden, the name of the game is Gold Rush. In my dream, I won on a Gold Rush ticket.
Hmm.
So as I leave the wire alone, as I'm scratching, these kids they're pulling the wire out the door. So as
It's probably Bella.
yeah, it is. It probably is. So as I'm sitting in the I'm literally this really happening. I'm sitting there
Hmm.
sitting in the car scratching this shit, smoking a cigarette, and I scratched the $2 million spot. It says $2 million.
Yeah.
So right away I'm freaking out because I'm stupid as shit and I'm tired as hell. And I'm like, did I just win 2 million fucking dollars? My heart starts racing. I'm like, nah, I ain't winning 2 million.
Heart palpitations.
Yeah, I sat there for 15 minutes like a dick. I had to keep triple checking over, and I kept checking over to make sure I didn't win. But I kept the card because I was like, I'm gonna win.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's gonna be on one of those scratch tickets or buying a lotto ticket, but I know something big is coming my way.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it's funny because I haven't been delulu because I'm usually delulu about a lot of shit. And the past, I'll say since mid 20, like summer 2023 until about a couple weeks ago, I really haven't been delulu about my life. I'm like, this shit is hard as fuck. I'm financially struck. But now I'm just like, I'm so fucking delusional. Like, I'm like,
You see, remember now? Remember, we in a couple episodes back we were talking, and we were talking about how this year was gonna be a struggle.
mm-hmm.
For those that are not spiritually devout,
Yeah.
there's a struggle for you. You're gonna struggle this whole fucking year. Your messages are gonna be ass backwards, upside down, and to the left.
Yes.
If you put your work in, and karma's gonna pay you back this year. And I really feel like I did so many good things last year, and I brought the year in trying to do so many good things, and I'm continuing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the mentality or the attitude that I'm waiting for something to come back, but preparing the bedding,
Yeah.
preparing the foundation. And it's like I was telling Jen, my wife is a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? Because me working overnights, which I already said I don't want to keep. I only did it because I was told it was the easiest way to get promoted.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing that in the environment I'm in right now, in the store I'm in right now, one the new store manager, she could be cool. She looks like she could be cool. But she just comes off like, hey, I had to ask you straight up why you don't like me if you don't even know me. You come off like you don't like me the way, And she goes, oh, if somebody else told you that, it's not just the way people said it. It's the way you look at people.
It's the way you presenting yourself too.
You coming on, all right, you want to be hard ass, you want to be hardcore. That's you earn that.
Mm-hmm.
You build that. That's not something your looks give you. You can look all the tough you want. But nigga, you ain't walked through my shoes. You ain't been in my path, so you can save all that rah rah shit. I'm not about that. I'm about hard work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to work and I do my fucking job. But I got tired. In 4 months, I got tired of doing my job and half of somebody else's fucking job. And the old store manager who was like, no, 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 everybody got to do their shit. Versus the new store managers, it's like, well, you just got to understand that second shift gets busy. Listen,
And I want to
I
do that.
I called corporate and asked corporate, and you know what they told me from corporate? Every shift is responsible for their own shit. But I'm constantly being told I have to be responsible for somebody else's shit and my own, and make sure I get it done.
No,
Now the moral of the story is modern day slavery does exist,
it's been existing. People just don't understand.
especially here in the South.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like you want to recognize what I do silently,
It's fucking weird. It's
and
weird.
it's like but the other thing about this is look at what's going on in politics today. It happens everywhere, but it happens in your face. It's like you want me to bend my knee and kiss your ring in order to be somebody. Nah, listen, I was somebody before I got to work in that store. I'm not gonna diminish my character to kiss somebody's ass. I
Yeah.
don't kiss ass. You know what I do? I do my fucking job. I don't need to kiss your ass to show you I'm a hard worker. I do my fucking job. And it's not seen. And it's like I said, it's a shame that I'm the second oldest person in the store, and the
Mhm.
oldest person in the store who's about to turn 75 outworks the teenagers. That don't make no sense.
It
And
doesn't.
and I and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because anybody that watches our videos, I want everything to really be truly transparent,
Yeah.
not must transparent. Where it's foggy. No, really transparent.
With the fog light. Which way do you go, George?
Yo, I listened in Florida lately. It's been really foggy, a weird fog. Like it was so foggy one night. I swear to God, I thought it was snowing.
It, Florida, Florida, New York hasn't been having snow like that for the last couple, like I would say 5, 6 years or so. We get like one, two babies blizzards or whatever. The way that it has been consecutively snowing the last month or so, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You gotta remember too, we it's getting hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went through a cold snap here, and I'm gonna say for two maybe 3 weeks, it was colder than dick out this month. There was a few days that we were colder here than it was in New York.
Oh yeah, I saw a video where it was actually snowing in I think it was Pensacola.
Yeah, I got there's this dude named Dave that comes into the store every day, and he works for AutoZone. He
Mm-hmm.
drives big trucks, so he does huge deliveries. And he was showing me videos of the Panhandle in Pensacola, and it was snow. And I was like, yo, them people up there must be freaking. Oh, yeah,
They never
it's
see
something
snow.
you know. But it's weird how we called it, we said it.
Yeah, we said it multiple times. I thought we've said it since we started the podcast.
And not only the way things are going right now as far as the government, because like I said before we started recording, I work with people all night. Some nights are busier than others, but on the weekends, that's when I see a lot of people. And there's more Latinos out there that defend what's going on in government right now than white people.
And, that,
There's
and
white people that literally are saying, I voted for this man. And I this that it's becoming one of the biggest regrets of my life.
mm-hmm. But they still will say they would never vote for Kamala.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they never voted for her. They would have just voted for no one.
No one. But it's the when it comes to the Latino community, I don't expect much from the Latin men because a lot of them grow up in misogynistic home environments, and a lot of them are very macho man, and it's like I already knew that was going to be the downfall of the Latino community because they can't deal with being told what to do by a woman. I already knew that.
And it's sad because the women run the world.
Who to honestly sit down and say who runs the household? The
The
women.
women do, yeah. When I was growing up, my grandfather went out and worked, and most of the men went out and worked, and the women that did stay home, well, not all the women stood home either. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them actually went out and worked. Some of them went out and hustled and worked.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother worked from home. My grandmother used to do in the back of the TV guide. They used to have little circulars for things you could do at home, and
Yeah.
they would mail you a product, and you
Yeah, I
would
had
put
seen
the
some.
product together and mail it back to them, and they would pay you. And
Mhm.
my grandmother would make money like that. She would also go gamble, and she would do a couple other things, and she would clean people's houses, and she would make money.
Mhm.
You know, people don't understand that women are the backbones, yo.
And
And
it's
like I said, I don't mind working for a woman. A woman to me, if you're a strong leader, you're a strong leader.
mhm.
But if you really want shit to work for you and you want people to respect you as a leader, it starts with good leadership.
Yes.
And there's a lot of leaders out there that they get the title and right away that shit goes to their fucking head. And instead of being leading by example, and you want to work, you want to have a work family in your
I hate the word
business,
family culture.
then the only way to have a work family is to actually emphasize on the family part and act like a family. Not act like, well, oh, you kissed my ass really good, so I'm going to adore you, and the rest of you can go to hell.
Yeah.
That's how you lose people's focus and momentum at work. That's
And
how people drop their productivity. Now, me, I'm going to tell you straight up, I still do my fucking job,
mhm.
but I'm not going to keep doing my job and getting kicked on. You know what I'm saying? Show me something. Show me appreciation in some way. By telling me thank you for doing what you did, nigga, that's what you hired me for. Let's not play that game. I'm not retarded. I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it seem as though you appreciating what I do, but you really don't. But you get the
Yeah.
credit for it. You get the credit for it when your customers come and say, yo, your store looks better and this and that. So if you're getting what you need to progress your career and yourself, then take those benefactors that gave you that path and gave you that momentum and feed them water and help them grow. No, there's no growth in this country right now.
Oh, at all.
Everybody, the way politics has changed, it has changed the way people think and the way people are moving.
It's so disgusting. It's honestly
Oh,
when people start talking about DEI hires and it's coming from white people, I start laughing because um Kyle, Cameron, you guys are the DEI hires. DEI hire was made for white people. I'm gonna put it 100% a buck. It was made for white people because y'all so unqualified for a lot of shit that they literally had to pass a law to include you guys in the workforce because we all know the black community highly educated, followed by the Latinos and the Asians.
now, part of the Latinos. That's the thing. You know, you hear a lot of, we'll call them Caucasians. You hear a lot of Caucasian people saying, yeah, deport the Mexicans, send the niggers back to Africa, send the Puerto Ricans back to Puerto Rico. And who's going to clean your houses?
Who's gonna pick the
Who's going
field?
Who's going to pick your fruits and vegetables and go run your organic plants for you?
Who's gonna be the nanny to watch your kids?
Who's going to fucking fix your car?
Who's gonna do your wife's hair at the nail salon, at the hair salon?
Who's going to cook your Chipotle's? Who's going to barista your cup of coffee for you? Just listen. And I'm gonna say it again. I said this the other day, and I was talking to one of my coworkers who is white,
Mm-hmm.
and we cool, we mad cool, we tight. And he's young, but I'm trying to help him educate. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give him advice. And and that's the other thing. How you my boss? You gonna tell me people shouldn't come to me for advice? First of all, advice is my constitutional right. It's my First Amendment right. I can give advice to whoever asks me for it.
Yep.
Second of all, wouldn't you rather have me motivating people to do their jobs the right way? I mean, that's all they're asking me when they come to me.
Yeah.
How
People.
do I improve my skills? Now, if you're not there at the hour that they're speaking to me, then how am I supposed to tell them, don't ask me, go ask the boss?
Go text the boss. You got her number?
You're not, first of all, you know, it's like, I don't know. People just, I think that people are abusive in power situations. Like, for example, this nigga's son, you saw that roll up, right? Saw that roll up? This nigga's son stood in the Oval Office and told the president of the United States, nigga, you ain't president. My daddy's the president.
He said, "Shut your fucking mouth."
Years and years back. Years and years back. I'm talking about hundreds of years ago.
Oh, that is still
They built our constitution to avoid the presidency being a dictatorship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from ever being sold.
Oh no, we sold.
This president, number 47, number 40 fucking 7,
The orange
the tangerine in charge.
the orange monkey nuts.
Yo, for real, Cheeto dust balls. Mr. Cheeto Dust, Commander in Dust, we'll call him. Yo, he sold the fucking presidency.
First of all, he sold to a fucking ketamine addict, which first of all, if you're Elon's ketamine supplier, please lace his fucking supply because
His
we're
daddy
tired.
got rich off of the back of black, literal African people.
Yeah, the apartheid.
His daddy was the biggest racist.
And his daddy still don't like him.
Have you seen his mom, Cruella DeVille?
She blocked me on she blocked me on Instagram because I was going in on a roast session of her old ass. Like, I'm sorry. I'm to the point where you have to start bullying. I don't condone bullying, but you have to start bullying MAGA and the cult because you gotta.
Listen, the saddest part is that a big portion in Florida of MAGA supporters son Latino.
Like I
And
said,
it's fucking disappointing because it's to have a Latino stand in my face
it's
and
disgusting.
tell me that they really believe this man is cleaning up government. Let me explain to you dummies what he's doing. What he did the first time around, but better. Because now he got a brainiac on his hip.
He's not even a brainiac. He stole all his ideas from people.
That you got to be a fucking brainiac to steal your ideas from brainiacs. Think about it. You got to be a fucking genius to go to a bunch of geniuses
And steal
in a
this shit.
pod
Yeah,
and
okay.
steal they.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
But that's why
Bill
none of this
Gates,
shit works.
Bill Gates, the dude that did Facebook, yo, the
Oh,
Uber
Mark
Lyft,
did?
Uber and Lyft put taxi companies out of business.
Oh, they did it. I'm not gonna lie, they did. They did.
So these were geniuses. These were geniuses that sat down and thought up these things.
Mm.
Not only did they sell the presidency, they Red Dawn it. Every time I hear a cluster of planes, see, we get air shows where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And John Travolta owns an airport and his home, like literally 5-6 miles from where I live.
He's MAGA. Wait, is he MAGA? I think he is MAGA.
I don't know. So we hear a lot of planes going overhead and shit. So every time I hear a cluster of the planes flying over doing their practices for the air show, I get nervous right away. First thing I think of is Red Dawn. Wolverines. And people think that shit is a joke. Yo, it's going to come to that.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. I had a dream.
Right now, look what he's doing to Ukraine.
First, wait, before we get to Ukraine, I don't know if you've seen the press conference he did in the Oval Office. Talk about, you heard of the green card? Well, we have the gold card. If you want the gold card, it's $5 billion to become an American citizen. Excuse me, the first person he gives it to is a fucking Russian government official.
For $5 million?
He sold an American
Now, but
citizenship
see,
for $5
here's the thing:
million.
where did that money go to? Did it go to the American people, or did it
No,
go
what's
to
his
Trump's
pocket?
pocket?
Everything that's going, everybody's thinking like he's finding fraud. No, what he's finding is money to put in his pockets, in Elon's pockets, and every other little motherfucker's pockets with them. All this shit's going as a money grab.
Yeah,
Besides fucking everybody over, it's a
yeah,
money grab too.
yeah. And what gets me is all these fucking congressmen that are just sitting back letting it happen.
And the only ones who are fighting are Jasmine Crockett, AOC, and Maxine. What? First of all, why you got Auntie Maxine out there having her blood pressure high?
The older people want to fight them. Us Gen X, yo, we don't play. Gen X, we went through it already. We been listen. We did shit that nobody else did.
Mm-hmm.
We played in parks full of needles and crack files.
Going down the metal slide because I remember we used to throw water down the metal slide so we don't get burned.
We used to fuck with the homeless and shit like that. Come on, man.
And oh,
We crazy.
I wanted to say talk about this because I found this really really funny, but not like haha funny, but like ironic funny. So you remember, I think it was like the last episode, the episode before, we talked about the Pope opening up 5 doors. Why he's been sick for the last couple of weeks? I was like, that's what your ass get opening up 5 portals, and now you got pneumonia, almost died.
Well, listen. I think right now the devil's running rampant.
Oh yeah, he's definitely running rampant.
And I think not even, and it's not even a joke. I really mean this shit. I think evil's winning at such a high rate right now.
And the evil. I'm gonna be honest. Evil.
But we created it. We created it because we allowed it to entertain us. If you sit there and you read out the book of the devil and
Mhm.
you conjure up shit, then you inviting it. And if you're inviting it, then you're allowing it. And if you're allowing it, you're accepting it.
Yep.
Even if it's to entertain yourself, you're accepting it.
And that, and
We
that,
we jeopardize not just our country but ourselves.
yeah.
Because now, if you think the Hunger Games was a good movie, and what was that other shit with the chinos?
Which one? The Hunger Games. Is the Hunger Games? Um.
And the shit where they play games for food.
Oh, Squid Games.
Squid Games. It's gonna be
It's the
both of
beast is
those.
already doing that shit. His weirdo
It's gonna
ass.
be it's gonna be if there was an orgy, right? And it was the Hunger Games, the Squid Games, right?
Divergent.
The Purge
Oh yeah, the Purge too.
and Hunting Party.
Oh yes, Hunter Party. That was a good movie.
That's what this country is gonna turn into. It started already.
And yeah, they killed they tortured and killed a trans man for a whole month in upstate New York.
Yep.
And
And I told you I literally heard a white guy tell a trans woman in Walmart, I can't wait till Trump wins so we can hunt you niggas down. So we can hunt you motherfuckers down. And I was like, did this nigga just say that? Holy
they've
shit.
been they've been ballsy too. Like, first of all, they be on threads with 36 accounts. I'm like, first of all, your threads account is linked to your Instagram, not too smart up there. That's why Trump loves y'all, because y'all fucking dumb. And they be out here spitting out the mouth. Like, oh, I hope all y'all will die. And I'm like, first of all, is this you? Is this you in the picture?
In the in the store I work, in all circumstances, there's automated machines. There's AI machines. We call them
Yeah.
machines. And these machines are smart fucking machines. They're no joke. So it's so easy to use this shit. All you got to do is fucking read. But these Blumpkins, they come out their trailers early in the morning, mad because they got to go to work, still hungover from last night's drinking fest. And it's Friday, but they did it all week. They drank all week. And they still hungover or whatever. And they mad they got to go to fucking work. So they walk in at 3, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go, oh, I need to get gas. Okay, well, why do I got to stop working to come all the way over to this automated? You can use the automated machine. Well, show me how. I don't know how. They say you can't read. So you're calling me over to help you because you can't. So
I
you gotta watch everything I'm doing to make sure you remember that shit next time you come in to purchase gas because you can't read. Okay. So then I show them how to use the machine.
uh-huh.
So now they're trying to put money where money don't go. I'm
Oh,
like, wait a minute, sir. You gotta press paying with cash first. So I hit it from behind the counter and I walk over and I'm just about to tell him when the blue light starts flashing, put the money in that plastic thing. This thing, I'm so glad these fucking computers are gonna replace you dumb niggers. I'm looking around like, who the fuck he's talking to? I'm the only nigga here and I ain't the nigga. What the fuck? Wait a minute. And he literally, it's not my fault your mommy didn't let you learn how to read. I don't get the amplified racism that's occurring.
you know why it's occurring? This is why it's occurring. One, because half of the fucking American society, the American nation, can't read above a fifth grade level. They have a vernacular of a third grade speaking, and they have been so mad that smart people, me, you, all the people who are educated, whether it's street smarts, book smarts, or both, they're mad because we aren't stupid like them. That
Yeah,
that
we knew better than to not vote for that Cheeto
yeah.
fucking.
And so they what they doing the amount of increased racism is because they're mad that they realize how fucking stupid they are. And they don't like that, so they have to try it anyway to boast their chest and make us feel inferior. First of all, we gonna whoop your ass. Our ancestors is not here. They're gonna help us whoop your ass too.
See, we're so connected because I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, those people that they're upset that they voted this man in and now they're about to lose their whole shit. Those federal workers that are pissed off because they're about to lose their job and they fucking solidly voted for him and say, I voted for Trump. Go to the store, buy yourself a white candle, get a cup of water, get a lemon. Pay attention, get a lemon.
Write it out.
And you're gonna get a brown piece of paper. And you're gonna take the lemon and you're gonna cut the lemon, but don't go all the way through. Just go just enough to where you can open the lemon up. And you're gonna write fuck Trump, and then you're gonna put his name on the other side of it. Put the piece of paper, fold it up, and put it in the lemon, throw it in the freezer. And you light the candle, and you keep lighting candles till that cup of water is totally evaporated and gone. And then it'll work. And get him out of office. He'll get impeached or something. But y'all niggas voted him in, so suffer the fucking consequences. If
Oh,
I'm going to pay more at the pump, if I'm going to pay more for my underwears and my diapers and my groceries, then you should pay more too.
speaking of what you did with the candle, lemon, and brown paper, it's funny you say that because I when you said I was like I heard there's no love like Christian hate. And a lot of Christians, fake Christians, I'm not gonna say real Christians, fake Christians, because
We call
they,
them addicts.
yeah,
Addicts.
because they're out here like, oh, but you gotta practice acceptance and tolerance. First of all, these motherfuckers don't think the Pope is Christian. They was like the Pope is not Christian, he's Catholic. What the fuck is Catholic? Catholics are Christians.
First of all, I really feel the Pope is about to.
Permanent nap. And you know what's funny? I,
But
I
I'm gonna say why though.
I just told my mom this yesterday. I was like, this is gonna be the second. I was like, he's gonna die soon. I was like, this is gonna be the second pope that died in my lifetime. The first one happened in 2004 when I was a freshman in high school. Because when he died, I went to Catholic school. We didn't go to school for like 3 days.
But again, until a Pope comes in
Mm-hmm.
that really changes the church and doesn't cast forgiveness to those priests that fuck those little kids up.
Mm-hmm. Or torture them nuns. You didn't hear about that.
There's 30 coins, man. Watch 30 coins. You'll understand the church more. It's always been a gimmick. The church has always been used to keep control of the people. It's
Mm-hmm.
not really government the government was a subdivision of the church's
It's always have
influence.
been a subdivision of the church.
Kings couldn't conduct business without the blessing of the church.
Yeah, and if you look
And
at
the
it,
king,
if you look at all the Congress people and look at their church affiliation, they're connected to. To me, I feel like evangelists are the devil of the Christianity because they're so fucking evil. They're all connected to evangelistic branches.
think the Jehovah Witnesses one up on the fucking evangelists.
Yeah, yeah, because
To me, I just think evangelists are hypocrites.
they are very very much hypocrites. They
They're
don't.
like, do drugs, fuck, gamble. But on Wednesdays and Sundays, oh, most people that go to church are.
And this is
Most of the people that run the church are that way.
yeah, and this is my prediction because we're gonna see this a lot. Like you said earlier, people who are fake devotees, fake doing spiritual, they're all gonna come and be like, I went back to the because I already started seeing it happen. I'm going back to the church because I realized spirituality is the devil. Da, da, da. And then we're gonna see a lot of people leaving the church, which is I'm calling this the great conversion because it's gonna be an influx of both. But people leaving the church is gonna go to more to spirituality. And the reason why a lot of people say that they're going back to church is because one, spirituality makes you hold yourself accountable for the
That's right.
piece of shit of a person that you are, and it helps you grow to a better person. And because spirituality, you have to hold a mirror to yourself and see the deepest, darkest parts of yourself. And if you can't confront that or accept it, you're gonna go back to where you know you could suck Tom, Dick, and Harry on Saturday and go ask for forgiveness on Sunday.
Gotcha. That's the truth. And here's the funny thing, it's like I heard one person tell me, "Oh, that stuff that you do, it don't work on me because I don't believe it." Nigga, you the first person that it works on
Yeah, I
because
like
you don't believe it.
when
And it, and it's not that it's an evil thing, because a lot of people, I end up in conversations with a lot of customers that they misinterpret the religion. They see the beads and right away they think, you do brujeria? Yeah, that too.
yeah, do everything.
But that's not what I do. That's not my focus of this. I help people because I want to help people.
Yeah,
And I'm not looking for those people to come back and throw gold in my feet and worship me and call me a god, because that's not who I am.
nope.
I like to see people better off because, that makes me feel good. And in making me feel good, it gives me a positivity that everything I touch turns to gold.
Yep. 100.
So
Yeah.
that's my blessing. To bless others blesses me. It's called karma.
Yeah. Karma
And
is
that's
a big
and a lot of people been fucking with me lately. And I keep saying it, yo, I come home, I light candles for a reason, nigga. You don't have to believe in what I do. You could doubt what I fucking do, but best believe if I light a candle on your ass, what I light the candle for gonna happen.
thing.
You want it to end? Stop fucking with me.
I somebody told me before they're like, oh, I don't believe in like brujeria, witchcraft, none of that. And I was like, but it believes in you. Like
I don't believe in the devil. God is my only savior.
the
But
devil
the
believes
devil
in you.
believes in you.
Like
And he follow your ass around. And if he ain't following you, his minions are following you. And if you doubt that the minions are following you,
no, they
if you're
follow.
following government, yeah, they're following you.
Yeah, they definitely.
Every listen, the devil showed his horns in many ways this year.
Oh,
And we ain't even but going into the third month, the most significant point of the year.
and it's crazy because all the astrology girlies, the woo woo people, they're saying there's so much energetic shit happening in March that it's gonna be crazy. And me, I love chaos. I'm in Aries, and we live through chaos, and I'm just like shit, burn it all fucking down. Let's see what's gonna happen because we need a shakeup at this point. What's gonna happen in March? It's gonna be the same significance as is pulling the Tower card. So like that's what's gonna happen, and I'm just like, yo, March is, and also March is spring season. Is when spring starts. It's when Aries season starts, which is the astrological New Year, which is technically The
Right.
real New Year, especially spring, because everything in winter is dead, and spring is a renewal, a rebirth.
But but the, and it's a very powerful year.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this year that is like, yo, for my birthday, listen to me.
It's a year
Not
of nine.
bragging, not bragging, not bragging. Right,
Wait,
it's a 9 year, it's a
it's a
9 year.
9 year,
The
and
dead.
the dead numerology nines also talks about completion. Something is being completed, and we're gonna have to go into a new cycle. Next year is a year of one. We're starting shit over again. So this year
Yes.
is preparing us for
For
whatever
next year.
storm is gonna happen in 2026.
And only those that literally do right this year
Mm-hmm.
and carry a Wapale to the third power, you're not gonna see nothing successful for you if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep treating people like shit, it's gonna come back to you tenfold. And it's not just gonna happen one every fucking day until you right yourself.
Yep.
And it's not that God's the one judging you right now. No, nigga. I want everybody that watches this video to understand this year's the year your ancestors are gonna pull you down. So either you're gonna do right by them and uplift your family's name, or just be a dirtbag.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna be real with you. This year I have started on my birthday lighting fucking candles. And on the 14th of February, when I started lighting candles, the very next day I noticed shit was happening, and I was like, "Did I do that?" You damn right I fucking did. And I'm gonna keep doing it
it,
until I, like Whoopi Goldberg said in The Color Purple, until you do right by me, my prison you designed for me gonna be your own.
it's so funny because I've noticed when I speak things out loud, it starts happening. Like I started noticing it in beginning of January. I'm on Threads. I don't got followers. I don't get no traction on Threads whatsoever fucking ever. Threads hate me because I'm unhinged, right? And I remember writing, we should all just come together as a collective and start thinking about Trump and Elon having difficulties in their friendship. They start beefing. Literally the next day, it came out in the news that what's his face? That Trump was getting tired of Elon. And I'm like, yes, guys.
Yeah, but there's that $350 million reasons why Trump has to accept Elon and just let him do
Well,
his.
the first big one is Elon rigged the elections. I don't give a fuck when nobody says he rigged the.
Yo, I'm waiting for the proof to hit the fan.
He first of all, Trump already said it. You can't find the videos anywhere because Elon has scrubbed all the videos off of the internet. Because I remember seeing it on TV, seeing it all over TikTok. Then when TikTok did the little disappearing act for that one day, for that 12 hours, all those videos got erased. They got scrubbed. And then if
They,
you
they,
talk about it, your account get a violation, a strike.
in other countries like Russia and China and Japan, you get banned for shit like that. You get arrested, you get thrown in jail for speaking against the government.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do that here. They're already doing it now. Anybody that filed their taxes early, your information is already in Elon Musk's
He already
bank
had
account.
that information. He had that information back in the, when he hijacked the Social Security office and servers and stuff. He already has that. He wants
And
everybody's bank.
people,
First of all, if you want a bank account, only got $200 in my bank account. Elon, give me more money. I'm sorry. If you want to know what's on my bank account.
and this is real talk. A lot of these jobs today, like even my job, is for younger people.
Yeah.
I'm 50, and I can do my job. I do my job. It can be bearing sometimes. It can be overwhelming sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can be physically demanding, especially when you do it in consecutive days. Me personally, like I said, and may some of my coworkers or somebody from corporate hear this. I done put in my fucking time. I done put in my time on night shifts. I done transform the store every day that I work and make sure that I leave. And when I leave, that store is crystal clean, the way I would want my store to be if it was my store.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't no respect for me. They ain't no appreciation for me. So I don't want to do night shift no more. put me on any other shift. If you can't give me that, since I can't be promoted because your best friend's promotion comes first, that's fine.
Yes.
Because in this day, the way things are going nowadays, you gotta know somebody to get somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
And survival's gonna come on who you do right and who you got on your side. So to me, I'm like, if I can't be where I'm at and succeed, maybe I should go somewhere else.
Hmm.
To the point where I've had two other stores ask me to come work there. And I'll give you what you want. With that one problem, night shift. Yo, you give up your life on night shift.
I can't do night shift.
No,
Nighttime
like
is
I did it because
dangerous.
I wanted to get promoted fast. But
Mhm.
listen, fuck this. I'm 50 years old, man. My kids, I miss my kids. I don't see them much because if I work and I get home, I gotta go to sleep. Especially if I work the next night, then I gotta get some rest.
Yep.
So I sleep the whole day. I don't see my family. Then I don't know why I wanted to do two jobs. That was fucking retarded. They ain't trying that again. I'm too old for that shit. It's like I want to succeed in passing messages to help other people succeed.
Yes.
Like I got this knack where I can't fucking scratch a scratch card and win for shit, but I can pick you a winner.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too. I can help give people numbers to pick lottos, but if I do it for myself, I ain't winning jack shit. Or I'll be like one number off and can't win nothing.
But doing that, like for example, picking people tell me, "Yo, pick a card for me. I want to win," and they actually win. It brought me. Yo, I got three hundred
Oh,
dollars in tips for my
speaking about
birthday.
that. So my mom, she goes to the senior community center, all old people friends. And every
She
Friday
said with all her old people friends.
they do raffles every Friday. So on Valentine's Day they did a raffle, but she left early, but she won, right? So she comes home with like a little Valentine's Day basket. It's cute, had like 2 cups, some soap, a book, a hair comb, and everything. I was like, oh, that's cute, whatever. She gave it to me. I'm like, cool. So then she goes, on Friday, they're having another raffle. And I'm like, what is it? She goes, it's a purse. And she goes, I want to buy. I'm like, buy the tickets because you're gonna win that purse. I need a new purse, right? So she goes, buys a ticket. She goes to the pharmacy to pick up her medication, loses the ticket, the original ticket she bought, goes back to for the raffle time, tells the lady who's doing the raffle, hey, I lost my ticket. The lady goes, here, I'll just give you a new set. The new set, she won the purse. And she
That's
comes
hilarious.
she comes home with a Michael Kors purse. And I had to look up the serial number to see if it's a real Michael Kors purse. It's a real Michael's Kors purse. And Michael's Kors is
They're
200
expensive.
plus. I was like, I got me a new bag.
And it's character that brings that to you. Not just because you deserve a gift, you deserve
Mm-hmm.
a reward. No. Your
Waffle.
ancestors,
Yeah.
see a character and they're like, yo, let me give you stronger messages. Let me benefit you now
Mm-hmm.
because you benefit others. And that's the whole message of this episode. You know, the shit that's going on, we don't have to follow it. We don't have to be evil to each other and destructive to each other and want to bring each other down for the sake of our own selves. We could all be one whole unit and all thrive. But
Mm-hmm.
that's not the way society's going right now.
No, it's going down in the dumpsters. Like right now, we're dumpster juice.
Yeah, we ain't even a dumpster fire. We're the juices after the fire goes out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's nasty. Let me tell you, I've cleaned up a few of those things.
Yeah, it is.
That and it's like for example, I'm gonna say it since January 20th, since inauguration.
Yo.
The 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 kindness that was exchanged when Theo Biden was in office. Yeah, so he's a little forgetful. What senior you don't know is not forgetful.
Exactly.
Yeah, he falls every now and then. I know niggas that did teens in their 20s that fall every now and then.
I fall every other day.
I fell out the shower 3 weeks ago and almost killed myself. Bruised a kidney and everything, with piss and blood and everything. Hurt the shit out of me. Everybody falls.
Mm-hmm.
But at least when Biden was in office, I don't give a shit how many people want to lie about how fucked up it was.
It was peaceful.
It was peaceful. He was trying to fix all the things Trump did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, you people are that stupid. You don't realize this man's gutting every institution that came at him
Yep.
so that he could eliminate all the proofs that they had to make it look like it was a witch hunt and they were just after him.
Yep. Elon,
Come on, man.
Elon
Like,
doing that too. He fired the well, I think it's FAA. He fired all the employees because they fined him over, I think, 600,000, over $600 for his little SpaceX exploration.
wait. But then what happens? But then what happens?
All the planes are falling out the fucking sky. How the fuck am I supposed to travel now? I'm already scared of planes, and all the planes are falling out the fucking sky.
Oh, you couldn't pay me to get on a plane right now.
No, I'm taking the Amtrak. You have my money right now.
And then this is the thing that I don't understand. Like, all right, so Biden was trying to make it so that we could use less natural gases and start using solar power
Which
and,
is smart.
and reusable energies. A Tesla's reusable energy. They're electric cars.
Yeah,
Okay. So why kill all the shit on the first day? Why kill all the shit that man had in play?
out of
I,
spite.
no, a bigger plan. Again,
Oh, he's also trying.
Elon Musk, what was the first thing this motherfucker did after a ketamine fit?
Wait.
He went like this on stage, right? He did the whole
Yeah,
that right there said it all. That was just you saying the third right is alive.
yeah. Everybody knows. Everybody knows it was alive. Everybody was just too stupid to fucking speak out on it. But the thing is, this is what a lot of people don't understand. Now it clicked to me when you said why did he gutted all the reusable energy? Because on reservations, Native Americans reservations have natural oil in the ground. And this is why he's asked to open up Guantanamo Bay so when they collect all the Native Americans, because where are you gonna fucking deport Native Americans to?
And then what does he do? He guts NASA. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because now SpaceX gets all those
You know,
contracts.
honestly, let Elon go to Mars and stay up there and whatever aliens on Mars, please kill them off.
I hope they rape him first.
With no lube and barbed wire wrapped around.
It's to hear MAGA people say we didn't vote for Musk. We voted for Trump.
You voted for Musk because he was out here giving out free.
Then that tell you voted for a pendejo with a butthole this big? Because I'm figuring that's about how big Elon Musk's fist
Oh,
fits up there.
and a lot of people need to understand toddlers, because remember, his son is only 3 years old.
They real.
Toddlers repeat everything they hear. So
Not
whatever conversation that was happening in front of the little boy, he went back and told Trump on live national fucking TV, international TV at that.
in the Oval Office
And first of all, why?
over over the desk of 46 previous presidents.
And what kills me also is everybody's like, oh, Elon is not the chairman of Doge, but the fucking department is called Doge. He has Dogecoin. He's been promoting Doge for the last 5 fucking years. And you're gonna sit there and tell me he's not the chairman? Why his name is in every fucking thing? Why his team? Why he's out here talking about if you say my team names, you should be legally criminalized or some shit like that. First of all,
So,
you're a bunch of little 90-year-olds need to get the ass whooped by the mommy and daddy. Like, come on.
so how does this not resemble Nazi Germany? Well, let's see. Trump's Hitler.
Trump's Hitler.
Wait. Musk is Himmler,
Mm-hmm.
the second in command, right?
Yep.
And then JD Vance is just a gay puppeteer who likes to fuck couches, right? And with mascara. That shit gotta be mascara. I'm not
It
gonna
is
say it again.
mascara.
That's
It's so
gotta be
funny.
mascara.
Eyeliner.
That's a little too dark.
Every time
And
I see him, every time.
some days it's light and some days it's real dark. And it's like that's the day his wife did it when it's dark.
So it's so funny because every time I see, um, what's his name, JD Vance with the eyeliner on, all I hear is "Tonight's the night that I fall for you." I always hear that song. Every time I look at him, and I'm just like, dude.
But but they're converting the government. They're trying to destroy the Constitution, first of all, any day now.
Oh,
Come on,
oh.
man.
Speaking of the Constitution,
First of all, I
Ohio.
don't give a fuck who you are to the day I die. It's going to be the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes, Gulf of
I'm
Mexico.
not calling it the Gulf of America.
First of all, I want to know why other countries look at America as a fucking leadership when we're the third world country with a Gucci belt on. First of all, we're about to be a second world country. No, a fourth world country. Sorry, we gotta go backwards. Fourth world country
She said a
with
third world country with a Gucci belt
a
on.
Gucci belt on. Talk about Gucci, Gucci. Like, first of all, your Gucci belt's from the panhandle down the block. That's fake. And second of all, Hitler destroyed Germany in 60 days. It's only been a month. And then
Dude,
on top of that, Ohio just amended their state constitution where it's okay to discriminate against gender, male or female. It doesn't matter. Like,
it's just it's confusing to me how we got so many senators and congressmen that are in the Republican Party that are just sitting back, like they
oh,
really
I got
maybe is that they all really know they're gonna get rich.
yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is because AOC went live or she posted a video on TikTok or no, wrong. She was doing an interview on TV. I forgot what news station. And they asked her, "Do you talk to your colleagues on the across the aisle? And if so, why are they silent?" And she basically said, in little words, is they don't want their money to be affected when it comes to election terms.
Mhm.
They don't want to lose their sponsor.
That's how a lot of them get rich,
Yeah,
or for being
and
in
that's also another
Congress.
reason why Nancy Pelosi blocked AOC from being the chairman of the whatever committee because she wanted to ban Congress from doing insider trading.
I'm not gonna say Nancy Pelosi's crooked, but honestly, real talk,
Mm-hmm.
I think she should have minded her fucking business
Yes.
and maybe let Biden try to run again and like run it out and see what would happen. Maybe he would have won. Because honestly, no, there was there wasn't enough time for Kamala to run
No.
and give a picture, paint the right picture for the country. And
Was that on your side or my side? Because I heard it. I don't know what it said.
I thought it was in the living room, but it sounds like it's in your room.
But it sounded like it was coming from your side. Because it was coming from my computer.
What was it?
I don't it said something. It was like a whisper. Because I was gonna say, is that your mic messed up?
Oh, that's the weird thing.
Yeah, because it's not my mic, and it came out of my computer,
No, but that like that, yo, all the hair on my body just stood up.
and it sounded like a woman's voice, a old woman with a raspy voice. Listen, they need to hurry up giving my TV show so I could go paranormal investigation.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to Zach, and then there's this whole thing on YouTube about him being an asshole
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like what happens is that I it started happening like 2 years ago. I started seeing it like on TikTok a little bit. That every time a new show starts gaining popularity, he allegedly blocks it. So like Ghost Brothers is the fucking funniest paranormal investigation TV show ever.
Those dudes are hilarious, yo.
And when I googled to see when they're having another season, it got canceled, and I believe it's because of Zach. And
Yeah.
that same thing would happen with Fear Destination. They got canceled because there was a disagreement. And one, they couldn't even use certain equipment in their contract.
Well, Destination Field. The thing with that was that they were his crew before.
Dakota, yes.
Yeah, so basically, you're under his thumb.
And then
You gain much. You like for example, if you worked with somebody, right,
mm-hmm.
and then somebody come to you and tell you that your coworker is so amazing, right? They'll mention nothing to you. It's gonna make you feel a certain way, right?
Yeah.
Because you're already used to feeling like you're amazing. That's what happened with him. He want the spotlight just for him.
Yeah.
Bend the light a little bit, and he'll snatch it right back. I'm
That's why
starting.
that's why he's
I'm starting to see the clock
that's
is
why
already
he
getting to the annoying stage. These three little demons, yo. That's how you know the devil be working overtime. Cause every night about 10:30, 11 o'clock, the little horns start to.
it's annoying, it's annoying.
Yo, it's like. Look, I'm tired of whooping ass, yo. Yo, it's like the kid don't learn. I be like, I try to talk to him. I'll smack him upside the head. He don't get it. And it's like he really sat me down and showed me the shit that he watches. You wonder why we got criminals out there. You wonder why we got young ass psycho killers. The shit on the internet. It's to the point I got that nigga on a fucking YouTube diet and an internet diet. No, no, no. You want to watch something? Go watch one of my videos. Learn something. He goes, yeah, well, what are you talking about? The religion? Yeah, he was, man, I know enough about that.
Well, learn some more.
Wait a minute, you 6-year-old little heathen. Who the fuck says you know everything? Oh, I know too much. But listen, this is what I know. You could get the shit slapped out of you at 6 years old real quick. At 50, you ain't smacking me back, though.
And it's so funny because it's hilarious because he's a Leo. Leos are very out there. They're very boisterous.
And they
So,
love attention. They
yes.
love attention.
And then him also being Eshu is also chaotic. I put those two together.
And then not only that, but to be 6-year-old that knew you an Esher and be like, well, I'm an Esher, and listen, I could close your doors and open other doors. And nigga, what you threatening me with?
I'll tell you what a chunk, right?
Yo, listen. I feel I'm gonna be real because I know she's gonna watch that. So I love Jen.
Yeah.
That's a strong woman right there. Because to deal with these three little heathens when I'm out the door, I've been home from Tuesday till today straight to see how they operate. Yo, these little niggas be up to 4 o'clock in the morning. It's bad. It's like I don't know if it's that she's not tough enough, but yo, they run this motherfucker. Those little, you
They
hear
said,
them?
"Daddy not home. We run this."
Yo, you let your kids watch the internet too much, they pick up some habits that make you scared. That make you real scared. And I don't know if it's the you grow up a certain way and then life treats you a certain way and people treat you a certain way, like, and you tend to be lenient because, especially when you have kids, you tend to be lenient because you know how it is when people are hard on you. Life is hard on you.
Yeah.
But listen, I ain't that generous. I ain't in that generous of a mood. I ain't gonna be that generous. I put my foot down.
I just heard Bella scream.
Yeah, it's that time. I gotta take a bath. But You know, I hope that people wake up. I hope that the alarm clock to sanity and civility go off and people wake up.
And
Because it's gonna turn into the purge out this motherfucker.
mm-hmm. My friend just told me, she was like, "Girl, you need to go get your gun license because New York, we have to register and get a permit. You can't just go and buy a fucking gun in Walmart, which just kind of sucks." But she was like, "You need to go hurry up and get your gun license." I'm like, "I know it's just expensive, but it's also one thing like I for some reason like even in my videos I for some reason I keep getting told I emphasize this the because of how women are treated and especially now that karma is gonna come back more than tenfold because the divine feminine energy is fucking fed up. And everybody's like, oh, but it's a woman's energy, it's feminine, what she's gonna do. Have you seen them? Yeah, where you think the term a scorned woman comes from?
Jen was always opposing guns.
Mm-hmm.
Always. So the incident where she took the kids to the park and these three teenagers tried to bully my 6-year-old and shot him with an Orby gun. And since then, all she talks about is when she gets her income tax, she is buying her gun license.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her. You can't go out there nowadays thinking this world is the same way it was when you was a kid. That's not how this works.
The world
And the kids out here nowadays, they're not like when we grew up, we at least had a sense of fear.
mm-hmm.
These kids don't give a fuck. They want to be famous.
Yeah,
And even if it's doing a criminal act or doing something stupid and mischievous, they think that fame is the only importance that's going to make them somebody.
I blame social media for that.
Yep,
All
I got it, Tony.
right. What was I gonna say?
Y'all got to tune in some more. We got to make some more videos, but it's only when time allows us to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we got the time to sit down every day and do this, but I love doing it.
Yes.
I love spreading some type of message. And the message of this video is y'all fucking crazy. If y'all think the price of eggs is gonna drop because Trump's in office, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Listen, they talking about eradicating eggs and making the penny disappearing.
Yo.
I agree with the penny. Fuck a penny.
Wait, but did you see the video, the AI video he made about Gaza? Disgusting.
Listen, let me tell you something. That was a cornball fucking movie. That was like I felt like I was watching the next Transformer movie getting ready to play out. Fucking amazing. You see. Look, it's almost the midnight hour. You
Yeah.
see that? Anyway, I wish everybody love and prosperity and give somebody a hug. Tell somebody they're beautiful. Make somebody feel special. Make somebody smile. See
hmm
what it does for your character. See what it does for your path. Stop being so fucking mean to each other, yo.
And
And disrespectful.
yes, only unless somebody
And,
disrespects you.
and give people their fucking roses, man.
hmm And
No matter where you sit in the chart of life,
and
give
let's
people their roses.
and let's achieve class consciousness because I'm really tired of you poor motherfuckers voting for rich people thinking these rich people gonna help us. Please, let's be real. Let's be real. They're not gonna help us. That little five thousand
Let's
dollars.
wake up.
That's that little five
No,
thousand
no, you gotta go. You
dollars.
gotta go. You, you gotta tell them, wake up, stupid.
And
You
I
got rich off your dumb ass.
yeah, and the little $5,000 that Elon talked about he's gonna give us ain't gonna come. It ain't gonna come.
They go. They go. Well, hell, in between presidencies, he became a billionaire? Hell yeah, he did. Because he took all those donations you stupid asses gave him and he put them in the bank.
Yeah.
Or he invested them into other things. And then he went and he started selling Bibles, and you idiots started buying them. And then he started selling gold sneakers, and you dummies started buying them.
He started Trump University. Y'all fucking retards applied for it.
And how many people are college graduates at the Trump University that
No,
actually
because it
got a
got
single?
bankrupt a couple months later. So
They're
everybody keeps saying he's a good businessman. What
the,
business
the
have not gone bankrupt
the degree that you earned at that university don't even count.
at
It's
all?
not accredited, so it doesn't count. You hear her daddy.
Yeah.
I love my daughter. That little girl loves me so much. But until the next time,
Don't forget to
love
like.
one another.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Like,
Tell us how you feel.
talk shit. We talk shit back.
Definitely me. I love talking shit.
I love talk shit to me. I'm gonna talk shit right back. But I'm gonna hit you in ways with shit that you ain't never heard.
I go for the juggler.
Listen,
Until
I'm
next
like
time.
I'm like Nosferatu.
I gotta watch that movie, by the way. All right, guys.